Yo, what's up with it, y'all? It's JD Travelsthenix, and I'm back with another quick video. And today's video is just going to be a quick topic, and I wanted to chop it up about people who bring other people down in order to lift themselves up. Now, before we get into this topic and before we get into this video, if you're interested in travel, fitness, and overall growth content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can get updated every time I drop new content. So let's get back into the video. Now, speaking on people who have to push other people down to lift themselves up, that's a sucker move. That's a sucker trait. That's a punk move. However you wanna put it. That's just a terrible trait to have in general. And if you're that type of person, that's something that you need to work on ASAP, immediately. Before you work on anything else, you need to stop doing that right now. Just because when you're the type of person who's pushing other people down in order to lift yourself up, you're basically letting everybody know that you're a person of very low value. And subconsciously, you're telling yourself that you're a person of very low value, because if you actually have value, you wouldn't need to push other people down in order to lift yourself up. People who actually have value, people who are actually have things going on in their lives, they really don't have time to be worried about what everybody else is doing. They don't have time to be gossiping. They don't have time to be bashing other people nonstop. They're usually focused on their mission. They're usually focused on achieving their goals. And honestly, when I'm talking about putting people down in order to make yourself feel better, I'm talking about all aspects of life. This could be fitness. It could be at the academic world. It could be philosophy. It could be talking about racial issues. To be honest with you, what actually sparked this video idea was I was on Instagram earlier today and I saw a few different examples of it, but the example that I saw of it was about race. And it was basically one race of people bashing another race of people in order to pretty much just make themselves feel better. And when you're doing this, it's like, especially, and it wasn't white people bashing black people or white people bashing anybody else, but if it would have been white people bashing black people, it's something that's just looked at as just blasphemous and terrible. But certain demographics might think that when they do that to other people, that it's not really that bad. But at the end of the day, it's like, why do you need to bash another race of people? It doesn't really make any sense. Why do you hate yourself so much to the point where you have to shit on somebody else in order to make yourself feel better? It doesn't make sense to me. And I don't think that's a healthy thing for anybody to do in any aspect of life. Even when it comes down to the workplace, I see it all the time in the workplace, or I did see it all the time in the workplace when I actually was working on a 9-to-5 tip. So for us, people who are trying to build ourselves up, trying to grow, trying to accomplish our goals, achieve accomplishments, all these different types of things, we don't have time to be worried about gossiping about somebody or talking down on somebody else. And you'll find that when you're more busy in life, and that when you have a lot of things going on and you're focused on a certain passion, or you're focused on a certain mission, or focused on a certain purpose, that you're almost in tunnel vision to where what the outside world doesn't necessarily really affect you. And honestly, I would say the number one place where you definitely should not be shitting on people and putting people down is you shouldn't be shitting on your own friends. You shouldn't be shitting on your own family members. You should be uplifting all the people who are in your close circle. Because if you want to look at yourself as a leader, or you want to look at yourself as somebody of high value within your close circle, you have to be the type of person who's positive, and you have to be the type of person who uplifts everybody. So even if somebody does have a weakness in your circle, you don't go and broadcast that to the world. You can just actually help the person one-on-one, and you don't need to do it in a destructive manner either. You can just tell the person in a way that, you know, we all have aspects of our life that we need to work on. So you can convey that in a positive way. You can convey it in a soft manner, so you're not necessarily killing that person's confidence. As a matter of fact, when it comes down to confidence, when we're talking about being a leader or being a positive person amongst our group of friends, or amongst our family, or even with our significant other, we should always be trying to build that person's confidence up, not tear that person's confidence down. I know a lot of people like to manipulate situations. A lot of people like to manipulate situations. A lot of people like to manipulate people on a psychological level just so they can gain leverage on that person. And if you actually love and care for that person, And if you actually want to see that person succeed, and if you want to see yourself succeed by having these people in your life, then you be building them up, not manipulating them and killing their confidence. At the end of the day, guys, let's not be so focused on the outside world. Let's not gossip. Let's not let the outside world distract us so much. And let's definitely not feed into the negativity that's so prevalent in today's society. Let's focus on ourselves. Let's make ourselves great. And let's accomplish all of our goals. With that being said, that's it for today's video. If you guys have anything to add to it, go ahead and leave that in the comment section. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.